In the early hours of March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Malaysia, headed to Beijing with 239 passengers and a crew on board. Air traffic controllers in Malaysia lost contact with the plane somewhere over the sea between Malaysia and Vietnam. Malaysian authorities revealed later that the military radar had tracked the plane as it turned back to the west and flew across the Malaysian peninsula up the Strait of Malacca before flying out of radar range at 2:14 a.m. and vanishing. For nearly 2 years, boats dragging high-tech detection devices across the Indian Ocean have failed to solve the mystery of the whereabouts of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Searchers plan to comb 120,000 square kilometers, more than...
So you have to figure that when 2016 rolled around and everyone was saying, no, this horse is a sure thing, she was a bit wary. But she got on, she ran strong, she did well, and now in the final turn, there might be something wrong with the saddle. If we compare where Clinton is now and the Real Clear Politics polling average, the 2016 picture and the 2008 picture aren't really all that similar. Nationally, she was doing much better in 2016 than she is right now, perhaps in the part because the anti-Clinton vote in 2008 was still split between two people, Barack Obama and John Edwards, instead of just one, but that recent trend line a function of two new national polls that were closed after a bit of lull. It's not very good news. So do you think Clinton's going to take the lead?
This week in tech news, Google cars still need that human driver's touch. They've been taken over 341 times over a 14-month driving period. They would have hit an object or two if a human driver had not stepped in. These failures were mostly software failures or perception errors caused by moving objects. The cars have driven a total of 331 miles during this 14-month period. Google says that they'll add upgrades to the car so that it will no longer manage to run and stuff.
Hello everyone, I have a question for you today. Is our trust with Iran a hoax? It's very shocking to hear that our Navy sailors were captured after accidentally crossing into Iranian water after a boat malfunction. It had them drifting towards Iranian territory where they were captured and imprisoned. Until recently when we freed them. But Iran made us pay a large fee of $18,000 just to get 10 men back out of the 18 that were lost. Donald Trump said during his speech in Florida, after we get those men back, we are not going to pay Iran. We fought a war for them and they just took the prize. They want us to pay them? Not happening. When it comes around, we are going to get our sailors back and start winning again like we used to. So what do you think? Do you think Trump's got the right idea? Or should we start standing up like we should have been? It's all up to you.